everybody at Terrific. This is Thea, and we're going to do about a somewhere around 15 or 20 minute, just get up out your seat kind of workout. It's not going to be intense. There are going to be things that you're able to do, and I'll definitely provide modifications if I feel like it's something that requires a modification. So first, I want you to go ahead and stand up, and you're just going to start kind of tapping your toes from side to side. So we're really just going to be getting our blood moving a little bit. Okay, so we're going to start off with a little bit of a warm-up just to get all of our muscles moving, and then we'll start with a little bit of the exercise. So feet are nice and wide for me, and you're just going to start twisting your hips, or your torso from right to left. So we're warming up the middle of our core, our spine, and then our arms are going to start going from side to side, and we're just going to start reaching for our toes. Now, if you can't reach all the way to the ground, you can just reach for your knees or as far down as you feel like you can go. If you feel like you can reach all the way down for your toes, go ahead and start those. Making sure that you're keeping your hip up just so we don't get ourselves dizzy, just in case. So we're gonna do one more time on each side. And then I like to call these kind of like standing mountain climbers or stair steppers. So you're gonna reach your right arm and your right leg up, and then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So side to side, starting to work our shoulders a bit, getting our legs incorporated into the movement a little bit more. And so by this time, hopefully you start feeling that your body is getting a little bit warmer. And again, we're gonna do that one more time on each side, and the feet again are nice and wide, and you're just gonna roll your shoulders back. And then rolling your shoulders forward. Perfect. Now I want you to place both hands on your hips. What you're gonna do for me is kind of push your hips forward just a bit and let your head fall back. Again, this might be fine for you. If you feel like you can get a little bit of a deeper stretch, you're gonna continue pushing your hips forward, leaning yourself back, and you're gonna feel that stretch right there into your hip flexors. Good, so it's everything right in front of there. And then as you come back up, you're gonna start kind of doing these heel steps in front of you. So we did side to side, now we're doing those heel steps in front of us. We're almost done with the warm-up portion. There's a few more exercises, and those are gonna be lunges and squats. So for the lunge, if you have something that you wanna hold on to, that's fine. But with the lunge, we're not gonna do it all the way down. So I really just want you to take your right foot back, and then do a little bend, up, back, do a little bend, up. So we're gonna be alternating from right to left. And then if you feel like you can go a little bit lower, you're more than welcome to do that. But as long as you're just pulling one leg back, doing a little kind of curtsy with those, that works for me, okay? So with these are what's called a functional movement. So in your everyday life, you might see how you're climbing upstairs, or you have to take a larger stride for some reason. And so these lunges kind of help with that motion. So you're gonna do one more time on each side, and then we're gonna go and move into our squats. Now, the squat, the same thing. I want you to keep your heels down, and then push your hips back, and then just lower your bottom down, just like you're about to sit into a chair, but not all the way, and then right back up. So again, you don't have to go very far down with that squat and then stand. So you don't have to go slow like I am. I'm just doing it for demonstration so you can kind of form a more of a rhythmic pattern with these. Now, again, holding on to something if you need to. If you would like to come all the way down into the squat, that's fine. But at the very least, we're kind of doing another functional movement like we're sitting into our chair and really warming up the front and back of our legs and our bottom as well. So we're gonna do about 4 more of these, and then we're gonna get to the actual workout if this wasn't enough of a workout in the first place. So we're gonna do 2 more, and then last one. Good, all right. So if you want to pause this video and grab something to drink or some water or anything, please take the time to do that, and then come on back and start the video. So now we're gonna start the actual workout. This is all body weight stuff. So you don't have to worry about having any equipment, and we're definitely not gonna get onto the ground. So the first thing we're gonna do is work our shoulders. So we're gonna kind of work from the bottom to the top like we did with the stretching video that I did. And we're gonna work our shoulders and our back. So I'm gonna show you from the back what I want you to do. You're gonna take your arms up and very slowly, you're going to pull them down. And while you're doing that, and I'm getting a little bit closer, while you're doing that, you're gonna pull those shoulder blades together. So arms are up here, pull down, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then right back up. So again, you're here, pull the shoulder blades down, right back up. Pull the shoulder blades down, right back up. So it's slow down, push it up. Slow down, push it up. Slow down, push it up. Give me one more, slow down, push it up. And between each set we do, we're gonna do a kind of like a little kind of toe tap. So we make sure that we're keeping our legs warm, okay? So we're gonna do the same thing, just in the reverse. So we did slow down, fast up. So we're going to do slow up, fast down. So we're coming slow up and then down. So you create that resistance, pull your shoulder blades, those two shoulder blades together, slow up, pull it down. Slow up, pull it down. Slow up, pull it down. Good, we got 5 more to go. There's 1, we got 2, there's 3, 4, and 5, perfect. And then again, you're rolling out your shoulders. We're kind of stepping from side to side. Arms are going out to the side, and we're just gonna do big arm circles. So I know my hands are out of frame, but arm circles. Again, working the top of those shoulders this time. So with those kind of shoulder presses, you're feeling it in the back of the shoulder and the middle back, I'm hoping. So with these, you're feeling it right on top of those shoulders. Keep on going with those shoulder circles. And then we're going to just reverse it. So go in the other direction, try and keep those arms as straight as you can, really working the top of those shoulders. They should be starting to burn now because my shoulders are burning, so I think yours might be burning as well. So we got a few more left. 3, 2, 1, and then again, roll out the shoulders, stepping from side to side. Good. All right, so one of the things that might require a modification is these kind of side bends. So we did these during the stretching video, but we're gonna do these here during our workout. So feet are nice and wide, and you're just gonna reach over and over. So what you want to try and do here, a little bit in the knees, reach all the way over, right across your body, and the other side, right across your body, right to left. And if you feel like you need to take a quick breather, these can also be done sitting down. So pretty much the first 3 things that we've done, those shoulder presses, the arm circles, and these can be done sitting down if you're watching this and you might be a little bit immobile. That's completely fine. And we're gonna do these one more time on each side, and then again, stepping from side to side, shaking everything out. Perfect. All right, now we're moving down the body a bit. Big hip circles, so this can be considered a stretch as well. But again, feet are nice and wide, and you're just gonna move your hips and big circles around. And making sure that each kind of like quadrant, each forward, side, back, and side, you're really accentuating it. So when you're forward, you're really pushing those hips forward, out to the side, really pushing those hips out to the side. One leg is straight, one knee is bent, around, leaning forward, and or out of that kind of deadlift motion, and then around to the other side. So big circles, accentuate each circle that you take with those. We're gonna do one more clockwise, and you're gonna do counterclockwise for me, just same thing, other way. So moving down to the legs, we're going to be doing another set of what look like lunges. They're called split squats. So we're not gonna be alternating from right to left. We're just gonna take our right leg back. So my right leg is back, right? I'm just going to start bending at both knees. That's it. Again, hold on to something if you feel like you need to, a chair, grab a chair, or if you have someone there with you, hold on to them, do a kind of a buddy system. But I'm just bending at both knees. That's all I'm doing, okay? You don't have to come far. I can come all the way down to the ground, but I don't want you to. If you don't feel like you can, that's fine. We're just bending down here. You're feeling it in the back of the back leg. So the back of my right leg, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in the front of my left leg. So I'm feeling it in my hamstring, and I'm feeling it in my quads. So we're gonna do 3 more, 2 more, last one, and then just switch sides. Shake out the leg if you need to. Come on up. Same thing, left leg is gonna go back. I'm just bending at the knee a bit, okay? Test yourself and try and bring that knee down a little bit more if you can. Again, it's not necessary, but you always wanna have a little bit of challenge when you do any type of exercise. So you got about 5 more left. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, and again, shake out the legs, kind of tapping from side to side. Perfect. So we're now gonna work our calves. So we're kind of going down the body, and we did heel raises during that stretch video as well. I keep on going back to stretch video because I really like all of the stuff that is in there. So these can be done sitting down as well. You're just gonna do heel raises, working your calves, okay? And so you're gonna feel it in the back, so lower part of your leg in the back. And you might feel it a little bit in your shins, the front of your lower leg as well. And that's fine, primarily working those 2 muscles back there. Wanna make sure those stay nice and tight. And this definitely is gonna work on a lot of your balance and stability as well, because these are gonna work those muscles that go around your ankles, okay? So what we're gonna try and do is hold it. So come on up off your heels and just try and hold it. We're gonna try and hold it for 10 seconds. If you feel like you're losing your balance, come on down. Again, if you wanna hold on to something to assist you, that's fine as well. We got about 5 more seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come on down and then kind of kick your legs out. Perfect. So we went through the whole body. So we're gonna try and work a little bit of your pecs. And we are going to do push-ups, but we're gonna do push-ups on the wall. So find yourself a wall, and I'm gonna find myself this wall right here. And all you're gonna do is put your hands on the wall, walk your hands away from the wall just a bit, and then just start push-ups, okay? So we worked everything in the back of our body. We don't wanna forget the front of our body either. So you're just bending at your elbows, bringing your body closer to the wall. That's it. So if you haven't started already, go ahead and start those. And I want you to do about 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and then you can relax. Good. So you're feeling it hopefully right there in your pecs. And the last thing we gotta do is work our core, because no workout is complete without working our abdominals. So we're gonna do some standing crunches. So what I want you to do, put your hands behind the head, and we're going to reach an elbow for the opposite knee. This can be done sitting down as well. So if you're sitting, you kind of look like here, and you're going to be bringing the elbow for the knee. If you can stand up, it's a very quick motion. You don't have to stay up here and find your balance and do all of this stuff. It's quick, reach, quick, reach. So go ahead and start those. You're alternating from right to left, really trying to reach that elbow for the opposite leg. And that's it. So I don't know about you, but I am breaking a little bit of a sweat. So I hope you have too. If not, that's fine. But any physical activity where you're working and your body's trying to cool itself down because you're working up so much energy or trying to burn off so much energy, your body's natural cooling mechanism is sweat. So that's how you know that you may be getting a good exercise routine in. And so we're gonna do 1 more time on each side, and then again, shake everything out. Now, feet are nice and wide, and we're just gonna reach to the side of our body. So we're reaching here, all the way down towards the knee, up to the other side, all the way down to the knee. When you're doing these, just try not to reach yourself forward, and definitely try not to reach yourself back to get this done. So you're just reaching from side to side. And what you're doing is you're feeling it right here, and those are your obliques as you're reaching from right to left. So we did some standing crunches for our abdominals, the abdominals in the front, and we're doing our side reaches for our obliques. And those crunches that we did worked a little bit of our lower back as well. So we're gonna do one more time on each side here. Shake everything out. And everybody, we are done for today. Let's do a little bit of stretching one more time, and then I will let you go until the next video. So, arms are all the way up for me, reaching your arms above your head. Again, if you can't reach up this far, that is fine. If your arms only come here, that's fine too. Always challenging yourself and trying to push your arms up a bit each time you do these shoulder stretches. And hopefully and eventually you'll get so your arms can come up here. Great shoulder mobility type of stretch. Super simple. You can do this anytime that you would like to. Good. So your arms are going to come in front of you. You're going to round out your back. Tuck your chin into your chest. And this is for your middle back, a little bit of the back of your shoulders as well. And then your arms are going to go behind you. So place your arms behind you. For some of you, this is more than enough to get a shoulder stretch in the front of your delts. But if you can, you're going to bend yourself over at your hips, pull your arms up, and then stretch out those shoulders and the back a little bit more. This is only if you feel comfortable. Do not feel obligated to try and do these. Again, if this is more than enough for you, just stay right here. Good. So what you're going to try and do, grab onto something if you need to, reach for a heel, reach for a heel. So I just want you to go from right to left, and this should be stretching out your quads, the front of your legs. If you can, grab an ankle, that's fine as you go from side to side. Again, not necessary. Just reach for the heel from side to side, and you'll feel that stretch in the front of your legs. Perfect. Last one we're going to do, feet are nice and wide, and you're going to reach over for the right side. So that right hip is going to come all the way over. You're going to feel a nice long stretch into the inner part of the leg. I love this stretch. It always feels really nice to get a stretch on my inner thigh. And we're just going to sit here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the same thing on the other side. Over 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, everyone. I hope that you all enjoyed those about 15 minutes of a workout. We'll be back tomorrow with another set of workouts for you, and I will see you then.